The girl froze in shock when she saw her crush getting out of a car with another woman. Her heart dropped when her friend whispered, "That must be his girlfriend." Hurt and jealous, she walked away without looking back. Later in class, the boy tried to talk to her, but she ignored him completely. Before he could explain, she turned and left, leaving him wondering what had gone wrong. After school, she and her friends were watching a movie where a girl caught her boyfriend cheating. She couldn't hold back her tears because it reminded her of her own situation. Just then, her friend noticed the boy waiting outside alone. Unable to hold back her anger, she rushed over to him, clutching the teddy bear he had given her as a gift the day before. She shoved it into his hands and said, "Give it to your girlfriend." The boy laughed and quickly explained that the woman wasn't his girlfriend. She was just a family friend who had given him a ride. Realizing she had misunderstood everything, she felt embarrassed and asked him to pick her up for school the next morning. The next day, they arrived at school on the same bicycle, their blushing cheeks and shy smiles making their feelings impossible to hide. While they were in class, the teacher walked in and introduced the other girl as the new transfer student. Her friend quickly teased the girl, "I thought you didn't care." The girl smiled and replied, "She's just his family friend." The new girl tried to sit next to the boy, but he quietly placed his books on the empty chair, leaving her with nowhere to sit. The next day, during shooting practice, the girl struggled to aim at the target. The boy walked over and said, "I'll teach you." Embarrassed, she insisted her deskmate could help instead, but he refused to leave. Just then, they heard a scream. The jealous girl pretended to be hurt after a stand fell near her foot. The boy immediately rushed over to check on her, leaving the girl wondering if he still cared about his family friend. Her deskmate then helped her finish the practice. The next morning, the girl walked into the kitchen for breakfast but froze in shock. The boy was cooking in her house. Still wearing her pajamas, she quickly ran back to change her clothes. When she returned, she asked, "What are you doing here?" Her father smiled and explained that he and her mother would be away for a while, so they had asked the boy to stay with her during the summer vacation since they had known him since childhood. The girl couldn't believe they had made such a big decision without telling her. After her parents left, the boy smiled and said, "Take good care of me." Embarrassed, she hurried back inside, leaving him smiling to himself. Suddenly, the boy heard the girl scream and rushed to her door. He knocked and asked if she was okay. Because of shooting practice, her arms were so sore that she couldn't put on her clothes properly. When she finally opened the door, the boy quickly closed his eyes, took off his t-shirt, gently draped it over her shoulders, and carefully buttoned it up for her. Later, he gently massaged her sore hands to help ease the pain. As their hands touched, they both froze, their hearts racing. Embarrassed, they quickly pulled away. That night, the girl accidentally walked into his room in her sleep and climbed into his bed. The next morning, the boy woke up first and froze in shock. He quickly closed his eyes when she woke up. The girl looked around, realized where she was, and quietly tried to sneak away. But just then, they heard her parents' voices. They were back home, and both of them panicked. Friends want part 6?